Good morning. CPI was absolute trash. Can't believe I got suckered into a short on my TPT eval. The only thing I'm mad about. I didn't trade the actual CPI. I traded afterwards. But activated another account with Apex. See if the ORB is good today. $984. Oh, profit target. Still 300 ticks is quite a great trade. Congrats on that. All right, we got 40 seconds till the open. I'm just trying something different. Is my camera okay today? Like it's been focusing on the wrong thing. Let me know if it goes in and out of focus. Forgot to turn my light on. I actually like this look. I gotta update the sales. I have no idea what they are. So when you sign up with any props, make sure you do your research. See if you get a continuation on this. See if we get a continuation to the upside here. What kind of open is this? Oh, by the way, yesterday I also lost my profit. Finished the day up $10. I'll show you guys how painful it was. I literally pretty much bottom ticked my stop. Why am I getting filled like in these? I literally got filled like a ghost order almost. Let's see if we get a continuation here to the downside. See, like I get filled before the candle gets there. All right, well, at least that was good. This ORB with like bigger stop is just giving me a lot more chance to survive that crazy chop. I just don't know if it's gonna work well. Yeah, I saw Tyler, very nice. All right, and goes back to the regular schedule. What's this chart? This is how I lost on the GPT eval. Again, I didn't trade the CPI itself. I traded after CPI. We might be reverting this CPI like we always freaking do. Look at my stop yesterday, guys. Look at my stop right here. And then it freaking ripped. It ripped 256 points after my stop. I was unfortunately playing the P&L game and stopped out. Just didn't want to go red on the day. Overnight, did not get any trades as we kept ripping higher. Today's gonna be kind of a shorter stream. Someone booked a meeting at 12:15. I don't know why, but I don't know why I have it said that they could book from 12 o'clock. But we got 2.5 hours. It's plenty. Okay, first 5 minutes. We have gone down. I'm gonna start it there. $200 moving average. I think we're gonna revert this whole CPI. Reject of 30,000, which is crazy to think about that we're back at 30,000. Auntie, good morning. It is crazy how the market just rebounds so fast. Every time I say there's going to be a dip in the market, I always say I'm going to add to my portfolio. And then it's dipping and I'm like, oh, I'm going to wait. And then it just rebounds and I regret. All right, we got the first base hit of the day. Forgot to take it on the mini. Gotta switch over to that as well so we could trade this on the mini. So this account will trade the same way, but just with the mini. I should be copy trading all the accounts at this point, not just some of them. I passed 2 more bull knocks, so I'll have 5. I didn't even know till someone said you can have 5 now, so I'm gonna try to run up bull knocks. I think bull knocks has a lot of potential for a big payout. Just one, but one big payout's good. All right, right, let's see what else we could do. Bullnox is intraday. They do have end of day, but that's with scaling and daily loss limit. I prefer the trailing. Like a day like yesterday sucks because I stopped out here for break even. I was actually up $10 on the day, but I lost like $250 or $230 of drawdown. I was up 250 here, guys. I could have taken that, and I left one contract. I sold one. I left one. I added, and here I was like, you know what? It's 230. This might just keep selling off. I stopped out, and it freaking ripped right after. I was so upset at myself. Luckily, I wasn't home, so I couldn't revenge. I could have, actually, remotely. So we get a retest of this low. Again, missed it on the freaking mini. I get filled now. Okay, I'm in, but now it's gonna go retest 820s. Like I said, I think CPI is gonna get sold off. It happens every time almost, where the news just gets sold off. So it's always good to just go in reverse, but that's why I was hoping CPI would be a down move, because then it'll be easy longs. See if we could get a pop here to, like, I don't know. Get a little failed H pattern going, but I doubt it. It's too in the middle. Needs to be more extended to the downside. Come on. Give it to me. No way. 200 moving average. Just stuffed it. Yeah, 200 moving average just stuffed the hell out of that. Oof. Gonna be tough now because of trailing drawdown. That 200 moving average is gonna break and it's gonna just go right to 920s, or it's not gonna fill me at all. It's gonna be one of those. That is crazy how that's holding. Now I'm like tempted to move my target higher, because if it fills me, it's going higher. Just because where my target is. But it's so difficult. It just keeps failing. Yeah, I'm so unlucky there. Two and a half points. I'm about to take it off. There we go, broke. All right, good start, good start. Wish we got a couple overnight trades, but we didn't. Kareem, good morning. Starting to get wiki, yeah. Got very lucky on that. I guess it didn't go higher. I'm just gonna wait. Gonna wait now. This needs to break. We got the 15-minute range set. Who the hell is here? Amazon, who else? Yep, hit those likes. Hit those likes. Appreciate those likes. Most likely will not be able to get to a giveaway today because it's gonna be a little shorter stream. But we'll see. See how trading goes. Upside head and shoulders. Are you talking about the whole structure from here? Like this is the shoulder, that's the head, and this is the second shoulder. I just hope we move. Hope we don't just stay here because it's like the market just turned off. Okay, this is not bad. It's going. It's not stuck in this little range. Told you guys, if it fills me, it's gonna rip a little bit later, but I told you. Back to 30,000 tests. And here I doubted 880s. Could have rebought it one more time for a hat trick. And these balances are barely going up. I need some bigger days, guys. We need some bigger days. Once we are above buffer, then we can have smaller days. But we need some bigger $500, $600 days. Which should not be that hard. Just need a lot of trades. But I did have the accounts in negative, so. The ORB kept losing. They would have lost too. My wide stop helped. 500 day with micros, yeah. I've done that. I had like $800-900 days. You just need the right price action. Because technically all you need is just 10 trades or so, you know, between $50 to $100 per trade. It's very doable. I'm gonna start one there. See if this catches a bounce. Nope. Retested point of control. We could definitely go back a lot lower now. This doesn't hold. That was a big trap. I'm expecting 820 retest at some point. It's kind of stalling here, but I like to give me like, for this to give me like 20 points and then I would stop break even, but it doesn't seem. Yeah, you know what? This is gonna be a break even on that, and we're just gonna work a new trade. At some point, I gotta start realizing that break even is like the best option. Because yesterday I did that. You know, I said I'm gonna do break even once I was in the trade for too long, and then it got to break even. I didn't take it off. I'm just gonna set that break even order, and then I'm gonna set 200 point stop. Not really ideal. Yeah, I'll set a 250 point stop on this entry. Because we're going back all the way usually. I just don't know if it's going to be straight down. Definitely need a little bit more patience. I'm just trying to make back the losses from yesterday still. And then I know I don't have as much time today. You're very detached from trading. In a good way? I gotta go pee so bad. Be right back. Oh, we got the second fill, okay. Damn. Maybe after Labor Day, it will be better. What, the price action? Now I want to move my order up, but I'm not going to because I was down so much on that contract. I want to just get out for break even on that. And I made like 20 points on this, so we'll still make like $50 or so on this trade. If I get out right there, I think we'll make around 50 bucks. Yep. But look how it rejected 920. Is that one micro MNQ? Yes. All right, I'll go for a little bit more. Why not TP at your levels you have marked out? Those are entry levels. And this hindsight, yes, I should have, but those levers mean, they don't mean much in the grand scheme of things. It's literally main reason why I like using those levels is so I don't overtrade. So basically I wait patiently for those levels to hit for me to enter into a trade. I avoid chasing and I avoid like impulse trades because I wait for those entries. I don't know if that makes sense, but otherwise I'm not really trading any different than I would with my regular scalping. Like this trade, this is not a good trade. So like this one should be minimized, right? I'm still trying to make profit like a dummy, but this should have been minimized because this entry was so bad that this entry could actually hurt me long term. Like I would have sold it here. I would have rebought it right there. I would have rebought my first entry here, but now I already have an entry, so I don't want to buy here. I want to see if it could go lower first. But if I wasn't in, I would buy that as a first entry and just see. But it looks like we might either consolidate here or break this. Still debating if I want to long it. This could just snap down. What trade did I make? The 6K on that Apex? That was full size on around CPI. That's a eval. That was around CPI. I think the long. I think most of my CPI trades were long, except that TPT. Are these all evals? No. Only like these. And this one. I should mark them. Where it says PA, that's a funded, but I gotta do that manually, so I'm too lazy. Dustin, good morning. Yeah, so that could have been an easy trade. Made it very difficult. Again, just little differences, same as yesterday. Little differences make huge impact on profits. Oh well, now we wait. Made a big mistake, and now we're gonna pay for it. Gonna wait. I didn't want to wait. I didn't want to wait for a good entry before, so now I'm gonna have to wait for our exit. I failed to go lower there, but can it break this downward trend? Can you have a sim account QUANTOWER? I don't think so. There used to be a way. I don't think there is a way now. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe as a trial you can. And I don't know if you get live data. Okay, let's see if they could squeeze these shorts. Can we do it? Right at point of control now again. Tough one for sure. Tough decision, I should say. Because my dilemma now is I get out. This is my break even, right? This is my break even point on this trade. Between these two entries, this is a break even right here. I get out now, I break even, it's fine. But what if it rips? Then I don't have any other trades. Kind of like that. That's always my dilemma. That's why I hate getting out early, because I'm like, if this rips, then I'm out of trades. See if this 920 can break. 920 is a freaking wall. $920 is a freaking wall. We gotta get back to 30,000. Whoa. No, that just happened. Did that just happen? One tick. One tick. Yep. Fucking market, I swear to God. Come on. Thank you. Go. No, I don't have a live account with Apex, no. Thank God. You requested a payout only one time on the 50K accounts. So that was you only requested a payout one time ever with Apex? And you got pushed to live? So like, I don't know. Sorry about that, but that's terrible. But lucky you, there's so many good props, and everyone should just focus on daily payout props at this point. There's really no reason to do anything else. Lucid, Tradeify, Take Profit Trader, My Funded Futures, daily payouts. 20 accounts right there. I think Bolnox has a great potential though. Bolnox is a great replacement. I had 68K in Vol, I would not be able to withdraw. Why not? If you made profit, you wouldn't be able to withdraw it. Oh, the rules are hard. Yeah, I want to go live. It's time to just move on. I am trading my funded futures. It just, The main issue with me with my funded futures is stupid Tradeovate. I just can't stand Tradeovate. Not the software is bad. It's just the fact that I have to log into Tradeovate to trade it every time, and you forget. I mean, you just forget to do it. It's crazy to say, but like, I literally just got a new TPT Pro account, and I could activate it today. Today is Wednesday. I should have activated it last Friday. But what did I do? Forget to flip it. Every time I would just forget about the accounts. And I just can't stand having Tradeovate. I just can't stand it. So I want my funded futures. I had one account. I don't know when it was. Maybe 2 weeks ago. And I lost it. So I had one funded and I lost it. So I really want to get 5 my funded futures, 5 Lucids, and 5 take profit traders. Those are my like primary goals right now. Oh yeah, no, they're great. My funded futures is great. And there's nothing wrong with Tradeovate. It's like it's just when you're not using Tradeovate, logging into it is just absolute nightmare to remember. Like I have 30 accounts to worry about on Rhythmic. How am I gonna remember to log into Tradeovate, you know? And the best part about my funded futures is I have a DX feed account and I just don't know how to log in. You could trade my funded futures with DX feed, yes, but I can't log in. I've had that account maybe 2-3 years ago, so my account's inactive now, and I just don't know how to log in. And it just says I can't. It just says I can't log in. Let me show you. Let me show you. Did I not have? Oh. Right. Subscription not active. So I got to deal with customer service and all that. Do I feel like doing that? Probably not. I don't know. Yeah, Tradeify is good too. Tradeify is good too. No, I know. I log in on Real. I don't know. Once I get to 5 funded with TPT and Lucid, then I'll worry about it. I just hate slow evals. Look how fast I was able to get 2 evals passed on Bullmox. Gone. $19. Just like that, and I'm funded. Every other prop firm with daily payouts takes multiple days. It's way more difficult. Like TPT, Lucid, all those prop firms that have daily payouts basically have consistency in the eval, and they're so hard to pass. You're either gonna take your time and you're gonna waste a shit ton of time, right? You're gonna waste a lot of time passing evals, which is not a problem in the beginning, but once you get, you know, through, let's say, a month of trading, and then you blow those accounts, and then you have to restart evals again, that is, passing them slowly is not the way. Okay, you're just wasting opportunity, and time goes by too quick to be stuck in an eval. Oh yeah, nanos are gonna be fun. Hopefully the commissions are not stupid. My funded futures you could pass in one day, not the daily, not the rapid accounts. Yeah, when there's consistency in the eval, it makes it way more difficult. Come on, I just really hope market wakes up a little bit. I got really used to trading micros, and the market's getting slower and slower each day, it seems like. I'm still gonna trade micros, but I might have to bump it up to 2 micros soon. Okay, we're in the trade. Not an ideal trade, but I just want to be in the trade, have the opportunity. We're also gonna take one here. Yeah, nanos won't be for scalping. There'll be for like, I mean, same as micros. Micros are not great for scalping. But, you know, you gotta define a scalp, you know. For one person, the scalp is 40 points. For one person, the scalp is 4 ticks. 4 ticks is pushing it, but, you know, maybe like 8 ticks. You could do 8 ticks. 10 ticks. Even 40 ticks. But one person, you know, scalp is 40 points. So it just depends. You know, 40 points, you can make money with any contract. The only problem is with nanos, to make any money, you gotta catch hundreds of points. And that's gonna be very difficult to do. I think the only way to trade nanos is to be able to scale in and scale out, but not to just trade smaller size. I think that's gonna be the way to go with nanos. Unless you're learning. If you're brand new, that's going to be great. But if you are trading nano contracts, I think it's the ability to scale in and scale out. So you're not going to trade 1 nano. You're going to trade 10 nanos. And then you're going to be able to scale out. We hit this target, and I'm happy with the day. But even when you swing trade, how much can you make, you know? Damn. Just failed right before target. But yeah, if this target hits, I'll be happy with today, and then we're gonna be patient for 820s. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be tough. I think it's just you're just gonna have to use size, you know? Like, for example, right now I'm in 1 micro. I want to be with 10 nanos. I would sell 3 nanos right now, and 3 now, and then 1, 1, 1, and just like scale out. Yeah, I feel like that has something to do with it. With TPT raising prices on micros, it has something to do with nanos. they're gonna try to balance it out. All right, we got that. All right, so 242 again. That's what we had yesterday. We lost that, so it would have been 3 great days in a row with 250 per day, which is not a lot of money, but I am trading 1 micro. It's only 1025. I'm trading 10 accounts. Right? Is it 10 accounts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 accounts. Oh yeah, it was 10 accounts, but this one blew. This one used to be part of it. Actually, gotta add this one. And now we chill. Now we chill. Now we were patient. We made our daily kind of goal. Now we chill for good entries. I love this range. But eventually the range is going to break. So we need to be patient. And not get stuck in the trade like I did yesterday. If it breaks up, we might retest 30,000 and then goes lower. 780s. I don't know if you guys watched the CPI. I didn't trade CPI itself. I traded like afterwards. There was a huge candle right before CPI got released. I thought I missed it. I thought I fell asleep behind the wheel. A minute before the CPI, I feel like it got leaked or something. I don't know. That was a huge spike. But hit that like button since I am pretty much not done with trading, but now I'm very patient with my trading. I will maybe do a giveaway. Well, if we hit 100 likes, I'll do a giveaway. I'm just not gonna keep reminding you guys to do that. I want you guys to do it yourself. I really like Bull Knox. Bull Knox is probably my favorite prop outside of the daily payout props right now. I really like Bull Knox. Bull Knox is probably... Whoops. For $10 million, sure, Tyler. I could get my SVJ. What about vague flipping rules for bull knocks? They're not vague. I mean, you know, define vague. Don't have big days and don't have small days. That's all. Don't game the system. Trade the same way and you'll be fine. And if you get denied, it's not a big deal. Okay, it's not a big deal if you get denied. I'm already on 12th. Today's 13th day of this payout, and I'm just gonna keep trading it till Friday and request. And then after Friday, so yesterday I made $21. Unbelievable. And then after the payout this week, it's uncapped payout. We might get filled. We didn't get filled. Unbelievable. Oh, the town is calling me. Maybe they have some good news about my garage. They've never called before. Oh, was muted. All right, so that was some good news, kind of, from the town. But unfortunately, we didn't get filled there, so that's annoying. That would have been the perfect end to the day. That would have been the fact that that just got bought up, telling you it's going to be a very rangy day. So that was the news, Sean, and then we barely move. Man, that would have been such a treat to been filled right there and just call it a day. Would have been up 350 on the day. What town is it? I'm building a garage in my town. But such a pain. Now they need plans of the grading permit, or they need the grading plans. How would they approve the grading if they didn't have plans? I really don't understand. But that's what they need, so I'm gonna have to get that for them somehow. Well, no, it's not Wayne. It's by Wayne, no, nearby. I'm not gonna say my town on the on the stream. Not that it matters, but yeah, I'm very happy with today. Could have been happy with yesterday too, and I just kind of blew it. Hope there's another meetup somewhere nearby. I would like a meetup and maybe another MOT. Hope they do it. Damn, it sucks that we can't get more trades right now. I mean, poor ICT traders, man. They blamed the slow market on CPI, and now we had CPI and still slow. Staying alive. Yeah, this is absolute slow price. It's not even it's tough. It's just slow. Like, I love this price action. It just needs to be bigger. It needs to be more. That's what she said. It needs to just have like a 200-point range. This feels like summer now. Yep, I guess August is when everyone's going away. I mean, we were this close. 12 points away from having an absolute amazing day. But it wasn't meant to be. The lows are holding. I'm just getting stuff done here. Are the $19 bowling accounts intraday or end of day? They're intraday. The end of day are more expensive, but you don't want those. You don't want end of day with bowling locks. I think the end of day are more expensive too. The end of day has a scaling plan. I mean, I guess, and the daily loss limit. So I don't know. And I don't think they're in the sale right now. Let me see. Yeah, they're 75% off, so they're gonna be more expensive. When you have a scaling plan, it's so much harder to pass the eval. And the only reason why you would want to do bone locks is because how fast you could pass the eval. That's the main reason. And then you're not wasting time. And then you have 40% consistency in the funded, which is not bad. Basically not relevant. 40% doesn't matter. Like over 10 days, 40% really doesn't matter. I'm at like 16% right now in the lifetime of the account. Obviously, if you want a YOLO, then that's not the account. I'm going to get a massive payout this year with bull locks, and they're going to send my ass to live, but I'm going to do it. One account is at $8,500 right now. It's $148 to activate. So it's more expensive than most props of 50K. It's always cheaper when you pay up front. I'd rather pay more when it's funded. We might get another trade here. And this structure right here is just so clean. Like, it's too easy. Just buy these lows, 864. Seems too easy. As soon as I would buy it though, it's gonna just dump. We should do it on an eval. I'm sad I don't have any 150k TPT accounts. But the 150k account with TPT is not needed. It's all mental. Because if you have a 50k account and you grow it to $4,000, you have a 150k account. It's the same thing. Just keep $4,000 in the account and it's the same as a 150k account. And if you need more than 6 minis, then God bless. Max contracts with the... You only want to do 50k evals, by the way, with Bullnox. And 7 contracts. So you need 87 ticks to pass. And then... there's no trade of 8. No. They had Project X, but I got rid of it. Alpine going order flow trading now? No, just volume. So I really like these 820s. Hopefully we could get that, get a quick pop and be done. I got an hour left before my meeting. Meeting's at 12:15. Gotta book a wedding for 2028, September 2028. Might be retired by then. That is 2 years away. Hey, but that's what makes trading better. Allows me to invest my money from trading. Like all my bills are paid for by DJing. I don't have many bills though, but no debt. No debt for me. My car payment is like $800 a month now for the Aston. I'm gonna pay a lot more, but they gave me like a crazy loan. The interest rate sucks, so I'm gonna pay it off much faster, but my goal was to get into dividend investing, so get more dividends than what the interest rate would be, but we'll see how that goes. If you try and pass Bullnox today, make sure the price action is clean. Make sure the price action is clean, otherwise the trailing drawdown will get you. You could wait till tomorrow for PPI. I could do 10 points, yeah. I mean, we bounced right off the lows again. That's 30 points. When is it going to break? And when it breaks, is it going to be a violent break? Man, this is like... Hope this is not the rest of the summer. This would be brutal. But the ORB has been good. Maybe like there's something to do with this market and the ORB. There's like a... I don't know. When market's slower, the ORB is better. I don't know. I feel like every time when the ORB starts to struggle is when the market becomes very volatile and bearish. Come on, let's break this. Just will not break. And the longer it waits to break, the more violent the break will be. So entering at 820 is probably not the best idea. Now, PPI can move the market big too, but if CPI sucked, I don't know if PPI is going to be any better. I actually always preferred PPI over CPI. It was much cleaner move, and it was a little bit smaller of a move. So there was less like lag, but I just don't know how it's going to be after today's CPI, because lately the CPI and PPI have been great. I missed all of them. And today I was actually paying attention. But that candle right before kind of messed everything up. And I didn't really have accounts prepared to copy or anything like that. So I just traded right after, the volatility right after. See if I could... Yeah, you could kind of see how I traded. So I went short. This one I think I lost. Yep. And this one I went long. So I shorted first, and I shorted again. And I flipped long. So I'll trade it individually. Okay, can we break now? Come on. Has to break, right? There's like no volume here either. Okay. So we finally broke below the initial balance. The other wick, that was just some news. So that doesn't count. Well, will this continue or fail and go right back into the range? Don't do it. Whole summer got compressed into this month, into like this week and last week. But even last week, I think it was better. No, I think it's like this week, like since Sunday, it's kind of just like very slow. Because I used to trade the Asian session and the London session, and it was like pretty decent. Now it's like barely moving. There's a less chance of a blow up when the market moves like this, though. I just want a little bit bigger range. That's all I want. Like, I love this price action. I know I'm crazy, but I love this price action. I just need more expansion. I just need a little bit bigger of a range. Otherwise, I love the way it's moving. Like, if you're patient for your entries, you just can't lose money. If you're not chasing and you're buying support, shorting resistance, you can't lose money on this kind of market. The only problem is if you're used to making money by chasing or going with the trend, then when you're trying to get into a trend in this market, you're getting destroyed. That's what sucks. And we went right back up. Didn't even give us a chance. It broke by like 4 points. Unbelievable. Well, if you suck at ranges, then yeah, definitely not worth trading this until it breaks. Maybe it could turn into a trend market very soon. It kind of did that yesterday, where we did nothing, and then all of a sudden, where the hell was it? right here. So we did nothing, and then all of a sudden it turned into a trend day. I struggled here really bad, all because of this one entry here. And I just kept selling, but I didn't get out here. So when I added right there, I stopped out and then it just ripped. I was so pissed. I am just happy with today already, so I'm not gonna force anything. I got a meeting at 12. I was kind of not upset, but I was gonna tell him to like reschedule for later. But now I'm actually okay with doing the meeting. Can Bolnock's Rhythmic account be traded on NinjaTrader at the same time as Lucid Trade Evade account? Yes. On NinjaTrader, you could have one Rhythmic and multiple Trade Evade accounts. Yep, you're welcome. Yeah, like it's so easy to say just buy 850s over and over again, but it's making lower highs every time. So I feel like it is going to break down. So it's almost better to just short the pops. But that's a pretty big candle right there. It just won't break. The initial balance is holding for dear life. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this 820 buy anymore. The only thing that's good about it is this right here, but I feel like 780s will be better. See what it did? Look, it created 2 contracts for some. Good thing I caught that. Wait. Good thing I caught that. The way I moved it, it didn't cancel the other ones. And we bounce again of 850. Unbelievable. If we just had the confidence to do it, so much money to be made. All right, guys. I don't know. Should I just call it a day? I mean, this is absolute trash. I'm bored. I'm gonna buy the 850s on an eval. I'm gonna do it for the chat. If we test one more time, I'm gonna buy on an eval. Oh God. The funny thing is there's so much money to be made in this market. It's just so hard to trust it. I mean, these are 40, 50 point trades. Maybe 30 point trades, but still. It is crazy how different the market can be from one day to the next. I mean, we just had 500 points up and down a week ago. The payout request button is already there in the dashboard. Wow, that's a new thing. I guess so. Try it. Try and see what it does. Impressive. Kind of want to add more Phidias accounts too. That's why all these new not new, but all these other prop firms are reaching out to me for affiliates, and I'm just like, there's so many prop firms. Can't keep up anymore. Oh wait, Nicholas, they don't have a buffer, do they? Okay, let's see. We get filled for research purposes. No, I don't think there is a buffer. No. They also have swing accounts. No one has swing accounts. They do. Oh yeah, you just need 10 days minimum. There's like damn, their website is so detailed, but you gotta read it to understand. I might get some accounts as we speak. I could send $900 to a live account. If I send $900 to a live account, how much will they give me? Will they give me 1 mini? Well, Apex was never. All right, so they have Express to Live Premium. Oh my God, there's so many accounts. I can't even. All right, subscription. The Express to Live is what? You have $650 static drawdown. Profit targets 2,500. Oh, so it's only on Tradeaway that's fast payouts and fast beta. Like, look at this. Would you look at this? I know it's hard because you only have $650, but that's $650 in static drawdown. No trailing ever. But you make $2,500 on the funded, you get a $2,000 payout, plus you get $1,000 in your live account. I mean, Phidias is like one of the most underrated prop firms at the moment. I did these. I got 3 payouts from these accounts. Makes me want to do more actually now. This is badass too. Okay, let's go to fundamental. What's the difference between premium and fundamental? Intraday. No, it's end of day trailing drawdown, no monthly subscription. $27.50. And the premium pay out every 5 days. You have 75% split. So this is 10 days. That's 5 days. And then you have this one that's literally 1 day to pay out. Interesting. Oh, we're in the trade. Let's see how we do on an eval. I think it's 5 accounts at once. Anyone ever recognize me at a wedding? Not from YouTube, no. The trading world is so small, you have no idea. There's probably YouTubers that have 10 million subscribers and I would have no clue who they are. This is eval dedicated to research that shows that when we buy the support in the range, it breaks. This is the first time it's not bouncing right away. This is the first time it's holding this level in a way where it's not really going anywhere, just sideways, which is a sign that it's going to go lower. Obviously, because we're long. Yeah, Bullnox is 5 accounts now. Ooh, okay. Bullnox is 5 accounts instead of 11, but you could have 5 all at once. Very nice. Come on. Research has failed. Well, this is a good research too. No way. No way we get one ticked out of this one. No way. Yeah, which account from Phidias are we doing? Still don't know. Like, I have the live account, so I'm gonna move money in. Because if I go in the live, I could request. Wow, I can't believe this is gonna happen. I mean, it hit the order. What the hell? Maybe not. Well, that was a good research, guys. Great research. We just got absolutely smoked. Literally one tick away. Oh my god. This is a joke, isn't it? Oh my god. Oh, perfectly traded eval turns into a disaster. Oh man. This was hell of an experiment. Oh. Yeah, how can you explain to someone that this could happen to you? Because everyone that doesn't trade would be like, I would just sell. Why wouldn't you just sell up there? Because if you don't get filled and you click the sell button, you're going to get sold 10 points lower. And 10 points times 5 contracts is a shit ton of money. And I get bottom ticked. This is the greatest experiment in the history of trading. Oh no, this didn't just happen. Because we took the orders off. I took the orders off 820. Oh. I was like, you know what? I am not going to trade the 820s. And it would have worked perfectly fine. I didn't get any. Yeah, I'm going to look into it. This was the greatest failure of all time. This is why people hate trailing drawdown, because they use massive size. And this is what happens. Oh man, what a bummer. I could have had this long right here, could have made 50 bucks. I moved the order down to 780s like a dummy. Even though what a bummer. Well, that's definitely something that you just can't describe. Like someone said to anyone that, I mean, I literally got bottom ticked and we got missed by a tick for take profit. And then I canceled. Everything would have been fine if I didn't cancel this order. We would have made some money here and be happy. I just was afraid that this would melt. Am I going to be late for my meeting? No, it's at 12:15 on Zoom. Full port long? No. It's continuously making lower highs, so this could turn into a trending day, just like it did yesterday. I'll patiently wait for 780s. What a day. What a day. What a day. Could have been a great week, though. Could have been a great week. All right. What Phidias account am I getting? That is the question. I'm going to go ask live on YouTube.
That's what it's all about.
Let me ask them.
Exactly. That's the goal of. And so just.
I'm not even subscribed. You got to be subscribed. $8.20 test again. It's going to crack. Nope, 820s are holding. It's not going to be an easy day today. Luckily, I'll be distracted between 12 to 1, so maybe I'll get filled without even paying attention. So many great opportunities today, and I'm just not taking advantage of it because I got scared from yesterday. Low confidence. That's what happens. Oh, man, it's so annoying. I gave back my profits yesterday, so today I'm scared, and levels are working. Any last minute questions? You're in that 820. Nice. What's your target? Just keeps making lower highs. Keeps making lower highs. Doing very much the same as yesterday. It's at the value area low as well. And that candle from the CPI is right there. Can we crack? Oh man, all right guys. I think I'm gonna call it. I have a meeting at 12:15, so I go sit outside for 10 minutes and enjoy the sun. Drink a protein shake and then book a wedding for 2028 just in case trading doesn't work out. We got some income in 2028. And overall, I'm happy with today. I was happy with yesterday too. I just, at the very end of the day, I ruined it. So I appreciate you guys stopping in. Sorry for the shorter stream, but someone booked a meeting yesterday at like 8 p.m. She booked it for 12 o'clock today. And I was going to tell her to reschedule for later, but you know what? With this price action, it's better to just get busy, and it's only gonna take me about half an hour to make at least $3 grand. It's a very small wedding in upstate New York, so it's gonna be very basic. So should be very fast meeting and make some sales. But you just got here. Oh no. Pine Tree, how was your day? How has your Asian session been going? This freaking snail of a market. Oh, Pine Tree, I want to show you. We did a social experiment. So, you know, we were saying how easy it is to trade the range, which is always buy support, you know. But when you try to actually do it, the support's gonna break. So here I decided to do it for science, and I longed in eval. And my take profit was right there. I'm not kidding. My take profit got missed to a tick. Came all the way back down, stopped me out, and then it was bouncing. Luckily, it's going lower now. But imagine this just reversed. That would have been an absolute... yeah. Pretty funny. But overall, happy with today. Damn, you got 2 TPTs over the buffer. Damn, bro. I need to step it up. I am sucking lately. I'm doing these small ass days. I need to get these accounts to buffer and then do small days. Because imagine I had 10 daily payout accounts and I make $240. That's $2,400 in the payout in one day. And do that every day. That's a 50K a month. And it's fairly easy. Like if you think about it, it's fairly easy to do that. We just want it now. Well, 820 is a freaking wall. That did not break. I thought it was gonna break. Sammy, you should be alright. I'm not saying your name correctly, but I just call you Sammy. DC fan, hello. I'm almost done with the stream. I have a meeting at 12:15. That's a very boring day. It's the, it's the CPI PPI week, guys. Don't trade. That's what the ICT traders say, at least. I saw an ICT trader today, and they said, and I quote, now I have nothing against this person. I actually like this person. It just proves our point. I'm an ICT trader and I build, I'm an ICT trader and I built and trade a model that Michael never taught me, aka the ICT guy. Does that make sense to you? If you're an ICT trader and you're not trading a model that the ICT guy taught you, then you're not an ICT trader. And that's my whole point. Everyone that, I used to say this all the time, everyone that trades ICT does not actually trade ICT. They're actually good traders on their own. So that's how they made the millions. But they use ICT because it's the most beneficial for social media. Maybe we should do another social experiment. I'm gonna start using ICT in my titles and see see if we can get more views. Man, this is absolute crazy. All right, guys, I gotta go though. I gotta go, unfortunately. And this market is beautiful. It's just so hard to trust it. Levels are playing out better than ever for me. Could have been longing at 880 all. I did 3 times actually, so it's pretty good. And I could have longed at 820 a couple of times. Could have made some money. Hopefully we get a chance at 780. Yep, you can't copy and paste the model because it's too much psychology involved, and you have to become a good trader on your own. Can't copy anyone else. That's the reality of it. Everyone that is profitable trades their own model. And I hate the word model. It's a strategy. Been trading for 10 years in stocks, and I've never heard one time someone say a model. So I hate it. Fib at 820 kept holding. Maybe it will break eventually. It's making lower highs the whole time. It's still not breaking the trend line, so the trend is still down. It's just got a crack. Slow bleed. If you didn't get a payout from Volnox, that means you got denied. If you didn't get a payout last night, that means you got denied. And you're gonna get an email today. Yep, that means you probably had a small day or a few small days compared to your biggest day. So Volnox has a, not a hidden rule, but I don't know what you want to call it. It's a rule where it's like an inverse consistency rule. So if you have a big day, right? If you make $2,000 in one day, now $200 is not going to cut it as a trading day anymore. That's too small compared to the big day. Volnox got used to big size, and the small size is no good anymore. Sorry, fellas, but that's how it goes in life, right? So yeah, gotta be consistent. I'm gonna get some Phidias accounts. I just don't know which ones yet. All right, we're gonna play an Alpine outro because we haven't heard that in a while, and call it a day. If I could find where the music is coming from. Right there.
Trades locked. Gains made. We'll be back.
Another day, charts fade slow, sunset in view. Fairways calm, skies painted blue. Porsche in the night, echoes the run. Alpine stream, the journey's begun. Alpine
Camera's blurry.
peace tonight. From the course to the charts, we found the light. Or be steady, dreams stand tall. Until next time, Alpine for
See you guys tomorrow. QUANTOWER hotkey to delete a limit order placing using a mouse. I don't think that would work. I would use a different key. I use a space bar. So when I go here and I want to place an order, I use space bar to cancel it. And I canceled this one too. See how fast it does it? All right. What do you mean on what? Oh, what section? Cancel all orders. Oh, there's a hotkey for closing all positions. I'm gonna get that because sometimes if the copy trader messes up, that could be a lifesaver. So we're gonna do close all positions. Actually, flatten all is the best. So Control X. Just got to remember that. I always forget about that. And another bounce. Well, all right, guys. 12 o'clock. I got to go. See ya.